The goal of tonight's event is to try and involve as many people as we can from the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community in the upcoming January 29th primary process here, as well as throughout the rest of the election cycle, both for in an effort to fight the discriminatory marriage ban that we anticipate will be on the ballot in November, as well as to impact the electoral process up and down the ballot to hopefully elect a record number of fair-minded individuals from the presidential campaign all the way on down. Well, when I think about the enthusiasm, the energy, the resources that our community has put into this campaign up until this point, and quite frankly how lackluster the opposition has been, I think that if they are unsuccessful at garnering the ballots, the signatures that they need, this is an opportunity for our community to redouble our efforts, to not step back, to be just as involved in these upcoming elections as we might otherwise be, because there is a great deal at stake in these elections. The presidential campaign is going to have an impact on our community for a generation, so there is no end to the amount of work that our community needs to do in these elections, and I think the fact that we have stepped right up to the plate, that we are as enthusiastic and primed to work as we are, given this potential divisive amendment that may be on the ballot, that this is an opportunity for us to continue with the energy and the momentum that we've garnered to this point. The enthusiasm and the intensity on the other side for gathering these signatures, for getting these things on the ballot, we saw it was not successful. I believe it was back in the, was it the '06 elections here? They were unsuccessful. They were unsuccessful in California in garnering the signatures that they needed. So I think across the country we're beginning to see the divisive politics of passing these amendments go by the wayside. But the other thing that I've seen here, which I am incredibly heartened by, is the degree of enthusiasm and optimism within our community, the amount of money we've raised, the kind of organizing that we have done. We have met them at every turn, and I think showed ourselves to be a potent political force in these coming elections.